Hello. So today, as you can tell, I'm not in my usual studio. I am sitting in my living room. I just feel like a change of scenery. That's really all there is to it. So I'm gonna get comfy because we're gonna be here for a few minutes. Here, some questions that I found on the internet relating to my hair. As you guys can see by the title, I'm finally answering questions about why I shaved my head. Most people do know why, but some people don't. But I do have a lot of new people that watch my stuff that don't know either. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the main question. Why did I shave my head? So this is the question I was asked probably more than any other question I'm gonna answer today. I'm not gonna lie, at first I didn't do it for the charity aspect, but then the more I read into the charity aspect in St. Baldrick's, which I'll get into here in just a minute, I liked it even more. So the first reason was because I wanted something different, and I was like tinkering with the idea of just cutting my hair, because my hair was not this long, but it was probably about right here. So yeah, it was long. My natural hair was long, so I would say probably about here, right about here. But I was like, no, you know what, maybe I can donate my hair. And the more I looked into it, basically, long story short, my hair was too damaged, and it was not gonna be enough to donate. So because I couldn't donate actual hair, I then looked into shaving my head, completely just shaving it off. And I watched YouTube videos for days. I watched people actually do it, like you guys will see me do. But I wasn't scared to do it, at all. And everybody was like, I remember my grandma's reaction was, what? I was like, yeah, and this is the reason. She's like, well, why don't you just cut it and donate it? And that was a lot of other people's questions too, like my coworkers. So I cut it back in mid-May. And my hair, actually, I have growth oil on it right now, which is why I have one of my favorite wigs on. But yeah, I have growth oil and stuff on my scalp, because it's winter time out here and my scalp's dry. So I will have to do maybe how I style my grown out buzz cut. I don't fucking know. But I will do a video sometime with my natural hair, which I don't think I've done yet. I am pretty insecure about it, I'll be completely honest. I don't like myself with short hair, especially pixie cut length. So I'm having a lot of self-esteem issues with it right now. So in case you're wondering why I keep changing hair every fucking video, that's why. But yeah, anyways. I found this as I was going through videos. I was like, okay, well, there's gotta be some sort of organization or something I can do. And basically all of the St. Baldrick's, which is exactly what it sounds like, basically for St. Baldrick's, it's an organization for children's cancer research. And if you can go, you sign up and you go up on stage, and you can raise money before that. There's 30 people with you in public, but it's a public thing, and everybody, can watch you do it, and donate as you're getting your hair shaved by professionals. So I looked to see if there's any in Indiana in my area, and there was back in March, and this was May, and there wasn't any coming until 2019, and I was like, okay. So then I went to St. Baldrick's website, and I did a little bit more research on there, and I will definitely link St. Baldrick's website in the description, because it is an amazing organization. I loved working with them. And I found this thing where you can actually just you can do your own at-home shave or a virtual shave. And I basically read into that, and in case there wasn't any shavings in my area, like on stage, then that's what I could do. So basically that's exactly what I was looking for. I tried to raise money for a month maybe before. No, not a month before. I think I decided this in April, and it was like maybe mid-April, I believe. So then I set a date, which was, I think it was like June 15th, and I was gonna move to Bloomington at that time. Didn't end up working, or didn't end up, you know, shit happened, so I didn't end up moving down there. And it was just too long for me to wait. Like, I got super antsy, and I got super, like, just annoyed about the whole situation, about me not able to raise money. And I was like, you know what? Like, I had maybe had $100, if that. And my goal was 500. So, longer story short, I shaved my head on like May 15th or something. It was like a month early. And then after that, I got some more donations. Still didn't reach my goal of 500. So if you want to donate, I think you can actually still donate through my link. So I will link it in the description as well. And I'll put my screenshot, like my page, like right here. Okay, cool. Hopefully I edited that in good enough. This follow-up question here is, did you donate it? I did not donate it. The second question is, what did your boyfriend say? At that time, I did not have a boyfriend, but I did have a Tinder at this time and a Bumble. So I got so many questions that I actually had to put why I shaved my head in my bios, because I was getting so tired of answering the question. And the answer to the question is, I shaved it for children's cancer research. And then, you know, after that, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, whatever, praise me, which I didn't want the praise. Like, I was tired of people asking. I didn't want people to ask anymore. I was just like, just find me attractive with like a buzz cut, like, just please. So some boys liked it and some guys did not like it. So the majority were like, wow, that's really cool, but I do love your long hair. Those are typically the answers, which was really disappointing. Definitely very interesting to see everybody's, like, not reactions, but like, why did you do it? And like, many people don't know why I shaved it. And then the guy would like message me or something and be like, you're so much prettier with longer hair. I did get that fairly often. And then there were the other guys that were like, you're so beautiful without hair. I actually, I'll have to do like a story time about like my Target stories, because I work at Target. And I remember this little girl, it was like 2 days after I shaved, this little girl came in with her mom, and I work in beauty. And they were like in my aisle, and I'd asked them if they were finding everything okay. You know, I did my job. And as they like walked around the corner, the little girl, she was probably like maybe 3 or 4. And she goes, Mama, she doesn't have any hair. And her mom was like, yeah. Or she said something, and the little girl was like, she's so beautiful without hair. And I was like, I literally had to go back to like our hallway that we had our stuff in, and I had to take a minute, because like, I don't know, it was just coming from, kids are so honest, and for that coming from a little girl, I don't know, all the other compliments, I don't really remember, they were all the same anyways, but that little girl's like voice, like that moment stuck with me, and it still sticks with me when I have, you know, moments of insecurity with my hair, but I just, you know, remember that. But anyways, enough about the sappy shit. Oh, that's a bruise. I was like, why is my knee so dirty? It's a bruise. So the next question is, what if you have a job interview and you have no hair as a woman? I think that if an employer cares the way your hair looks, whether it's colored, like dyed, unnatural colors, the style, the way you style it, the cut itself, or if you just don't have any hair at all. If they care about any of that stuff, that's not the job for you. I knew everybody where I worked wasn't gonna care. They were still gonna love me, they were still gonna support me, and let me tell you what, those people that I work with probably mean the most to me in my life right now, outside of, you know, my family. That's a given. But those people are so fucking supportive. I'm gonna cry if I start like thinking about it. But anyways, so yeah, if a job cares about what your hair looks like, not the job for you. Not the type of people I would want to be employed by anyways. Sorry, I had a quick was at my ex moment. So anyways, the last question I have here is, what if people think you have cancer? I never had anybody actually like think that I actually had cancer. Like nobody ever actually said anything to me. But I'm sure, especially like the first couple weeks after I did it, before it started to grow back, or the first probably month, I got so many looks. Going out in public as a woman with no hair, and I wasn't smooth bald. I had maybe 1/8 inch of a hair. That's how far down I cut it, and I did cut it myself. So many looks from people, and I expected that because in videos I had watched before, a lot of people were stared at like the whole time they were in public, and I can see that because it's not the most common thing to do, but it is becoming a little bit more common for women to have, you know, not long hair anymore, which is great. Again, short hair is just not for me. But yeah, the looks that I got was just at work too, even when I was work, and I don't know how to explain it, honestly. It is just a totally different experience. It's a total different type of feeling when people stare at you, and then you're like, well, okay, if you're giving me that dirty look, then why don't you like listen to why I did it and like why I look like this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of those looks were, oh, does she have cancer? Especially like when I like went out with no makeup, which I know, like, is this a Britney Spears moment in 07, or like is she just sick? So I'm sure people did, but everybody that knew me that, or knew that I did not, and I never claimed to. So when people did ask me, I used that opportunity to educate them on children's cancer research, and I'm actually going to read a few facts. The reason I actually shaved my head is because children's cancer, obviously other than wanting a change in my life, children's cancer research is extremely underfunded. You would think it'd be the opposite, you know, adult cancer would be underfunded, but it's actually not. It's the other way around, unfortunately. So 1 in 285 children would be diagnosed with cancer. 43 children per day, or 15,780 children per year, are expected to be diagnosed with cancer. More than 95% of childhood cancer survivors will have a significant health-related issue by the time they are 45 years of age. These health-related issues are side effects of either cancer or, more commonly, its treatment. Cancer is the #1 cause of death by disease among children. Since 1980, fewer than 10 drugs have been developed for use in children with cancer. Only 3 drugs have been approved for use in children. Only 4 additional new drugs have been approved by use for both adults and children. The average cost of a stay in a hospital for a child with cancer is $40,000. Only 4% of federal government research funding goes to study children's cancer. There are a lot of other facts too, that I'm sure I don't know, but those are the those are the main ones, and those are the ones that, you know, obviously should spark something in you to donate. If for some reason my link doesn't work, I will link a new link. I won't be shaving again, but I will link a new link for a new campaign. And I will probably do that every year. I probably just won't shave, but I do want it to go to St. Baldrick's. So I will insert a screenshot of St. Baldrick's at the end of this video, and I hope you guys learned something. I hope this was somewhat educational from me as a person, and also for the cancer aspect of it. So just think twice about someone's looks, because there could be a reason for it. So with that being said, I will see you guys next time. So I'm really sick right now, so I'm sorry for my appearance. But I've decided to do my hair probably tomorrow, if not in the next week. Only because I feel like it'll create more curiosity. And I only have a few cash donations so far, and my goal is 500 by June 25th. The original date to take all of it off was June 15th, but I've not really raised much money, so I feel like it's a good strategy, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I will put the link in the next snap, and like I said, donations end June 25th. So I guess I might as well take this time to explain myself. I just, for some reason, felt like I should do something good, and I've been wanting to get my hair cut, and I can't donate it, unfortunately, because it is dyed. Some organizations do take dyed hair, but my hair is too unhealthy to qualify. So I found the next best option with St. Baldrick's, and normally they have like these events and stuff that you can go like on stage with a bunch of other people and get your head shaved in front of a crowd, but I missed all those events. I think those were in like March or something, and you can actually just do it by yourself. So I was like, you know what, why not? It's just hair. It'll grow back, and I love wigs, so it'll give me an opportunity to buy more wigs. I just really hope my head's not an odd shape, but again, if I don't pull it off, I don't pull it off. Like, that's not the point of doing it. The point is to raise money. Again, the point is to raise money for children's cancer research, because it is extremely underfunded. You would think that it's not, but adult cancer research is much more funded than children's. And so that's why I'm raising the money, and I know $500 isn't a lot, but every penny does count. So even if you can only donate like $5 or even $1, that helps tremendously. And I've got a lot of questions saying, well, like, what's the point? Like, why are you shaving off all your curls? Like, what does that prove? What is that going to prove? And it doesn't prove anything. It's just raising awareness. Like, when somebody asks me why I am bald, then I have the opportunity to educate somebody. So I hope that answers everybody's questions. I've been getting a lot of questions about like, why am I doing it? And like, are you sure? Don't ask me if I'm sure. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, if you want more information, just hit me up. And again, I'll put the link in the next snap. Okay. So I already sectioned my hair off in all these little sections because my hair is so thick. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut them off. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. That's a lot of hair. Okay, I just really hope my hair is not a weird shape. My mirror's over here, which is why I'm looking over here. Holy crap. Okay. This is where my hair is always so curly. So I guess while I am cutting away, I decided to do it early. There's another piece. Okay, I have one more piece left. I decided to cut early because I'm not getting a lot of donations, so I decided that it would maybe bring more attention to everything. Okay, holy crap. So that's why I decided to do it now, rather than, whoa, that's weird, rather than later. Yeah, holy crap. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just started with the number 6, which is the 3/4 of an inch. It's probably not gonna look like much. Oh my god, I'm making a mess already. Okay, so I got as much as I could with the 3/4 of an inch, and that's pretty much all I could get off of that one, so I think I'm gonna go 2 down. But all these hairs are already driving me crazy. Like, I can't wait to shower already. Okay, so I just finished the, what is this? 1/2 inch. And I feel like I've gotten most of it. It's hard to tell, honestly. So I think I'm gonna go down 2 more sizes, I think. And I'll be back when I decide how short I want it. So, yeah. These hairs drive me crazy. Honestly, can't tell. Yeah, there's a spot right there. The nape of my neck. Alright, I'll be back after I fix everything up. Okay, so I think I've gotten most of it. There might be a little bit left in the back. Holy cow. I'm gonna go get my mom's reaction. And then I'm gonna shower and do my makeup because all these little hairs are turning absolutely crazy. Alright, here we go. Hey.
Oh my god. Kayla.
Does it look bad?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Your reaction scares me.
Well, it's a little surprising.
Uh-huh.
How are you with it?
I feel good.
That's
It feels really good. You wanna feel it?
No.
Feel it.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna get Haley's reaction. Hey. Does it look alright? Where are you? I have these really bad dandruff patches in my back that look horrible.
What the fuck?
Earlier today. Do I look weird?
Yeah.
Do I look bad? You wanna feel it?
You're getting that a lot.
I know, Patty already did it to me.